Archangel Michael says, "Please do not be afraid. I am here. I am standing beside you right now. You cannot see me with your eyes, but your soul knows I am near. I was sent because of what just happened. Your phone just received a message. It was from your own number. And it wasn't just a message. It was a video. A video of you, standing in your home, from outside your window. I know you felt a chill in your chest. I know your heart beat faster. I know your hands may have trembled when you saw it, because something inside you whispered, "This isn't normal." Press like and subscribe without delay to discover this message from God and receive the blessings meant just for you. That whisper, beloved, was me. And now, I have something important to tell you. Please stay with me. Heaven sent me not to scare you, but to awaken you. Because what just happened wasn't just a glitch. It was a sign, a warning, but also a divine protection. You are not alone. Even in this moment where it may feel like you're being watched, you are actually being guarded. There are things happening around you that your eyes cannot see, but I can. That message you received was allowed to reach you because someone has been monitoring you, watching you, trying to get close, trying to interfere with your energy. This isn't just about your phone. It's about a spiritual battle. Your light, your divine purpose, your destiny. They've drawn attention. Not all of it good. There is someone who is threatened by your growth. Someone who has spoken your name in places it didn't belong. Someone who wants to see you doubt yourself, to isolate you, to make you feel unsafe in your own space. But let me be clear, you are not powerless. You are not being punished. You are being chosen. Chosen for revelation. Chosen for protection. Chosen for divine elevation. The video you received was real, but it was also spiritual. A reflection. A glimpse into what heaven is blocking on your behalf. Yes, blocking. Because what tried to reach you, what tried to enter your sacred space, was stopped. By angels. By me. By light. Do you remember when the light flickered just before the video arrived? Or when you felt the hair on your arms stand up? Those were not coincidences. Those were signs. Your spirit is sensitive to divine movement. You feel it before you even understand it. You have always known when something is off, when someone is lying, when something doesn't sit right. But lately, you've been second-guessing yourself, letting doubt in, because of exhaustion, because of betrayal, because of how hard it's been to trust anyone. Heaven sees that. God sees you, even when no one texts you, even when you cry alone in a room and no one notices, even when your phone becomes a reflection of how forgotten you feel. But today, it didn't. Today, your phone became a gateway. Not for fear, but for truth. Type amen if you feel God is speaking to you right now. That video, it was meant to startle you, yes, but also to wake you. Because someone is outside the window of your life, spiritually speaking, trying to watch, trying to control, trying to speak curses in secret, but nothing they plan, nothing they whisper, nothing they record will prosper. You are covered, and I mean that in the most divine way. You are covered by light. Your home has been sealed by angels. Every window, every doorway. Even the ones in your heart. There is a reason you've been feeling heavy lately. A reason you've been waking up between 2 and 4 a.m. A reason you've been hearing soft sounds that others dismiss. Because your spirit has been under observation. But heaven said, enough. Enough fear. Enough invasion. Enough spiritual spying. From this moment forward, you are hidden. Not hidden to the world, but hidden from harm, hidden from attacks, hidden from those who think they can trap you. The text came from your number, because the enemy has been trying to mimic you, to copy your energy, to use your name, to open doors pretending to be you. But heaven knows the real you. God knows your heart. Your light is unique. It cannot be replicated. So I was sent to guard what is sacred. You, your path, your voice, your future. You don't need to panic. You don't need to run. You don't need to hide. You only need to believe. Believe that this message is not random. Believe that I, Archangel Michael, have been watching over you since the day you were born, and I am not leaving. Not now. Not while this is happening. Your window may have shown a reflection of threat, but heaven has already erased the enemy's steps. They thought they were close, but they were exposed, and now they are being removed. Spiritually, permanently. You may feel things shift in the next 72 hours. People may stop calling. Someone may ghost you. Another may start confessing. Don't be afraid of any of it, because this is not chaos. It's cleansing. God is cleaning your window so you can see clearly, so nothing blocks your view of what's next. Breakthrough is near, but this interference had to be caught first, and now it has. Now it's over. Now the veil is being lifted. Listen carefully. Your phone will ring again soon. But this time, it will not be darkness. It will be an open door. It will be a divine appointment. Someone you least expect will offer you something life-changing. A truth. An apology. An opportunity. When it happens, say yes, because this time, heaven sent it. Not your fear. Not your past. Not the energy watching from the window. But heaven. And I, Michael, will go before you. To protect what's ahead. To strike down what tries to follow. You are not being stalked. You are being seen. By God. By angels. By your true destiny. So breathe. Don't panic. Take your phone. Delete the video. Say out loud, I am protected. I am chosen. I am not afraid. And I promise you, all energy that does not belong will flee. Your home will become lighter. Your sleep will be deeper. Your soul will rise again. Because no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and no darkness can linger in the presence of divine light. That light is you. You are the light, even on the days you feel dim, even on the days you feel forgotten. You are still glowing in the heavens, and today that glow was seen. So be still, beloved. You are not being punished. You are being preserved. This text, this moment, it was not to terrify you. It was to testify to you that angels are real, that protection is real, that the divine sees all things. And now you do too. Let peace return to your space. Let fear leave your heart. Let grace fill your breath, because you are not alone. I am with you. God is with you. And nothing from outside that window can ever get in again. Not unless you open the door. So keep your door closed to fear and wide open to faith, because something beautiful is coming. And you are ready for it. Now breathe in. Let heaven hold you. Let your angel fight for you. And rest knowing the battle is already won. I'll be here if you ever need to hear this again. And when you see your phone next, let it be for good news, not fear. Heaven is making sure of it. You are still here. You stayed, even with the fear, even with the unknown. That says something powerful about you. You are braver than you realize. You are more spiritually tuned than you've been told. And you are ready for what I must say next. So listen closely, beloved, because this part is even more sacred. The video, the one you saw through your phone, it wasn't just from outside your window. It was from outside your soul, a glimpse into the spiritual realm, where unseen things move, where intentions whisper louder than words, where energy speaks before mouths ever open. Someone has been speaking your name. Not in prayer, not in blessing, but in manipulation, jealousy, obsession. They were curious about you. Then they became envious. Then dangerous. But I saw it. Heaven allowed me to trace it. The moment they tried to access you through spiritual means, by speaking your name in places of darkness, by attempting to replicate your essence, we intervened. Because they did not realize your soul has been sealed by God, by light. You are not just someone with a gift. You are the gift. And now, heaven is restoring the security that was being challenged. This isn't just a moment. It's a reset, an unlocking. The reason your body felt electric, why your ears rang, why the birds outside suddenly flew away, why the lights in your hallway flickered for just a second. These were not coincidences. These were signals. Your spirit is not asleep. Your angels are not silent. Your window may have shown a shadow, but heaven has revealed your light, and the enemy can no longer stand in your presence. Even now, I feel them pulling back. Their grip is loosening. Their energy is confused. They didn't expect you to be this protected. They didn't know you were this chosen. They underestimated who you are, who you really are. Not just the version the world sees, but the version heaven created. Divine, set apart, glowing in realms unseen. Let me tell you something sacred. When God forms a soul like yours, it is not to be wasted. You were made for impact. You were made to break cycles. You were made to change bloodlines. And the one watching from the shadows knew that. That's why they tried to distract you, to rattle you, to confuse your faith, to silence your prayers. But they failed. Because you didn't skip this message. Because even trembling, you stayed. Even afraid, you listened. Even wounded, you were willing. And that is what makes you unstoppable. God will use that willingness to open new doors, to break curses that have lasted generations, to elevate you to places even your enemies will witness. And they will have no choice but to accept that you were covered, that you were chosen, that you were never alone. I want you to do something sacred for me now. Just a small thing. Stand up where you are, even if slowly, and place your hand over your heart. Now breathe, and say this gently. I am safe. I am not being watched by darkness. I am being watched over by angels. Again, slower this time. I am safe. I am not being watched by darkness. I am being watched over by angels. And so it is. Your vibration just shifted. Light just moved through your home. Your frequency just increased. We have just sealed your atmosphere. There is one more thing I must tell you. You won't like hearing it, but you need to. There is someone who will call you in the next 3 days. Their voice may sound warm, but behind it is an old energy, an energy of guilt, manipulation, wounded pride. Do not let them speak fear back into your atmosphere. Do not let them plant doubt back into your soil. You've grown too much for that. They may act like they miss you, but what they really miss is control. Say this softly with me now. I am free from the voices that used to keep me small. I no longer open my heart to those who drained my spirit. I am in alignment with heaven's plan now, and you are. So don't go back, not emotionally, not spiritually, not even in memories, because what's coming for you is not behind you. It's ahead, a fresh wind, a divine invitation, a spiritual inheritance you haven't even fully unwrapped yet. Your phone rang with a strange warning today, but by the time the sun rises next, it will ring with something else, a message from God. It may look simple, It may come as a job lead, a message from someone who's healed, a number you forgot existed, but you will know it's from God, because you'll feel peace when you read it. You'll feel fire in your soul again. You'll feel you again. And that will be the true miracle. Because today wasn't about fear. It was about awakening. Heaven needed to remind you who you are, who you belong to, and what has already been assigned to you. No text can cancel your calling. No stalker can steal your light. No video can intimidate a soul built by God. You are more powerful than they expected. And now, you are aware. So rest easy tonight. And if you feel a presence, let it be mine. I'll stand by your window. Just in case. But not to spy. To shield. To cover. To bless. To sing over you while you sleep. You've endured enough, beloved. Now let goodness chase you for once. Now let heaven send you a message of peace. Now let your future begin, again. Because as long as I stand by your side, and I will, nothing formed in the shadows can overcome the fire inside you. You are light. You are chosen. You are safe. And you are loved. So deeply loved. By God. By angels. By destiny itself. Now breathe. Smile, even just a little. The worst part is over. The watchers have been revealed. And the heavens are clearing the path for your next miracle. Watch for it. It's closer than you think, and so am I. You are still being held. You are still being heard. So now, let us go even deeper. Let's speak not only to your fear, but to the forgotten child inside you, the one who's been watching for danger long before the phone ever buzzed, the one who learned to listen for footsteps, to read silence like it was shouting, to guard every emotion because too many people didn't know how to handle your heart. Yes, that version of you is still alive, still waiting for someone to say, "You're finally safe now." Let me say it to you, with all the power of heaven behind me, you're safe now. You don't have to sleep with one eye open. You don't have to keep checking every window. You don't have to rehearse what you would say if they showed up again. Because they won't. Not this time. Not with the wall heaven has placed around you. It is invisible to human eyes. But in the spirit, it blazes like a ring of fire. Every doorway you've been afraid to walk through will open for you now. Every voice that once silenced you will lose power now. Every weapon that was being crafted behind your back will rust in their hands before it reaches you. I know how much you've been carrying, and I know you're tired of being strong. Sometimes you just want someone else to fight for you. Let me be that someone. Let heaven be your defender now. Lay it down. Lay all of it down. The anxiety, the shame, the hypervigilance, the heartbreak that still sneaks into your chest when no one is looking. I see it. We all do. The angels have been watching, not from the shadows, but from the light. They gather when you cry. They stand closer when you break. They whisper songs over your body when you're too numb to pray. You are not crazy. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are sensitive to the Spirit. You are wired to discern truth, and the darkness tried to twist that gift into torment. But heaven is untangling it now, right here, in this moment. This isn't just a message. It's a miracle, a reset, a divine interruption in your regular routine. Because if I didn't speak now, you might have spent the rest of your life believing you were always being watched, when the truth is, you are always being protected. There's a difference. And now you know it. Let that shift something in your heart. Let that change how you walk into your kitchen, how you look in the mirror, how you sleep tonight. Because peace is being returned to you. Not borrowed peace, not temporary silence, but a deep soul-cleansing calm, like waves leaving your chest, like a weight dissolving in your breath. You can feel it now, can't you? It's okay. Let the tears come. Let them fall. Each one is a release. Each one is a cleansing. Each one is a message back to heaven that says, I receive this, and we are receiving you. In all your strength, in all your scars, in all your questions. We don't need you to be perfect. We only need you to stay open, because something holy is on its way. And I promise you're going to feel the shift in your bones. When it comes, you'll look back at this message and say, that was the moment everything changed. Yes, even a strange text can become the beginning of deliverance. That's how heaven works. We use what the enemy meant for fear and flip it into freedom. Now I want you to write this somewhere. On a note, in your phone, on your heart. 3 simple words, I am guarded. Say it again. I am guarded. That's not a wish. It's a fact. Heaven has deployed angels around your name, your bed, your finances, your future. Yes, even your phone, even your social media, even your conversations. Heaven is filtering what gets through to you. What comes next is not an attack. It's an awakening, a divine alignment, and a removal of what no longer serves your higher path. So if some people suddenly drift, let them go. If certain things no longer excite you, release them, because you are stepping into something more sacred, something holy, and it requires room. Room in your heart, room in your time, room in your spirit. I will help you create that space. I'll whisper to you when something isn't meant for you. I'll tug gently on your soul when it's time to walk away. I'll flood your room with warmth when you're exactly where God wants you to be. You'll know me by that feeling of unexplainable peace. That's how I move. That's how heaven guides. And now that your eyes are open, we're just getting started. So rest now. Not because the world has calmed down, but because you have. You've made a sacred decision to believe again, to listen again, to protect your peace again. And we celebrate that with you. Even now, heaven rejoices. Your angels rejoice. I rejoice because you stayed. And now the miracles will follow. Not tomorrow, not next year. Now, something beautiful is coming, beloved. A phone call that won't shake you, but lift you. A message that doesn't spy on you, but affirms you. A moment that doesn't feel like fear, but feels like God. And when it comes, you'll smile through tears, because you'll remember this moment, this very breath, where heaven said, you're not being watched, you're being loved. And no shadow can steal that truth. Not ever again. Of course. Let us continue. Let the voice of Archangel Michael speak ever more deeply to your spirit. You are still here, still open, still listening. That alone is proof of your strength. You didn't run. You didn't shut down. You didn't block out the divine just because something unsettling reached your phone. Instead, you opened your heart. You chose to seek truth instead of spiraling into fear. That choice, beloved, is rare. That's why heaven is responding so strongly tonight. Because when fear tried to enter through that video, you didn't let it become your identity. And now that you've stood in truth, let me show you what happens next. Are you ready? This is where the transformation begins. Because what you experienced wasn't just a glitch or a mistake. It was a spiritual interception. The enemy was trying to sneak in, but God allowed it to be revealed, so you could see it, so you could be freed from it. What hides in the shadows only has power when it remains unseen. But now that it's been exposed, it is losing its grip. Every time you name it, you reclaim your territory. Every time you say, I am not afraid, you rip the roots of fear out of your spiritual soil. And that's what you're doing right now. You're not just listening, you are unbinding yourself from memories that haunted you, from energies that watched you, from curses you never deserved. This is sacred ground now. This moment is holy. So let me walk you into what comes next. You may begin to notice the air in your home feels lighter. You may feel your shoulders drop without realizing it. Your mind may stop racing as much. That's not by accident. That is the presence of peace returning to your home, to your body, to your soul. And Archangel Michael has stood watch. So yes, it began with a strange video, but it ends with your transformation and your victory. Let me end this part with a promise, a sacred promise. Wherever you go next, I will go before you. I will walk into rooms before you arrive. I will scan the faces. I will cover the exits. I will bless the spaces meant to receive you, and I will block the ones that are not. All you need to do is trust and keep your heart open. Don't let one scary message define your divine journey. Let it mark the moment everything changed. Let it remind you that heaven always sees. Heaven always protects, and heaven always wins. You are never alone. I am here, always. With wings, Archangel Michael.